Hi, it's Angie. I'm just coming on to show you a couple of things that I've been making. And I've got to apologise first of all because I'm filming this on my tablet and I am aware that I am not looking at you at all. Like, I don't even know how to look at the camera because I'm not even sure where the camera is, but so I know I'm not looking at you, so I do apologise. So I've just been playing about with a few bits and pieces. I've got some glassine bags. They're this size. They are 9 by 13 centimeters, and I wanted to try and sort of decoupage something on them. So I didn't know how they would take the glue or the medium that you use to stick them down with. I've just tried them with Podge, so I did find a little one in my stash that I thought I'll just have a little go with. And I absolutely love, you've got the crinkly bit up here still, but where it's Mod Podged, it's like on all like textured. So I just did, this is just a tiny bit of napkin. I thought you can see where you ripped a little bit there. And it was literally just a trial to see, but I love it. I actually love how this one's come out. You probably can't get a good feel for it on the camera, but I do really like it. And what I've done is I've put some like bird ephemera cutouts on in there, and that's going to be sent out in a little bundle of things. So that's that. A couple of things, just little things I've made. This is just a note, well, very scrappy notebook made out of that dictionary paper that I was dyeing recently, and I've just used 2 pages, folded them in half, and then glued them to make like a little wallet. And they have got thumb notches on. I don't want to open it because it is quite delicate and hard to get tied back together, but actually I will open it. It took me ages to kind of get it tied up, but I will do it if I can get it undone. There we go. So it's just tied with some scrappy fabric or other. It's gonna take me a minute to very carefully take that out. So I've just done a little bit of decoration on the front, little butterfly gem and just a number ticket. So you open it up and it's like that. The colour that's on it, that is, there's pink there. It's not really picking it up, but this is how it got dyed. So the pages are stuck together. It's really delicate, and you can see how I've cut like a little notch out to make like a little pocket. So there's a pocket there, there's a pocket there, and then you turn the page and there's a pocket there, and then it's plain on the back, no pocket, and plain on the front. And then inside the little pockets I've just put some of my little dyed pieces, a little strip of paper, just little things in the pockets. Yeah, just a little picture there with some of my splattered bits on, and then there's just a tag there I've made. So I say it's really delicate, but I was just messing about really, but it turned out nicely. I'll tie that up again later. Another thing that I'm working on is I've got one of these tags. I've had it in my stash for ages. I think it's the Tim Holtz ones. I'll hold it back so you can see what I mean. And what I've done is I've just folded it in half like that, and I've inserted some pages and I've just sewn them down the middle. Obviously some coffee dyeing going on there, and then on the front this is a piece of sewing paper that I had in like an A4 book it's one of the like ephemera books. I've actually photocopied this one because it's just black and white, and I photocopied it onto cream paper, and over the top is some of that Tim Holtz medium, you know, the one that makes it look vintagey. Can't think what it's called. I've used it quite a few times before, and then I've just put a little bit of what they're called, the little Brian sticks. These things, I absolutely love these metallic sticks around the edge. You can see there's like little gold bits, and then I think I've put a little bit of something on the front. I can't even remember what it was now. I've just set 2 eyelets, that'll be for a closure, and I'm going to make this, because it's like a sewing pattern, I'm going to make it into like a little sewing journal, so that's a little bit of a work in progress. All I've done so far is clipped one of these over the page. So as I say, that is a work in progress. I can't even remember whether I showed this before. This was a baby wipe with inky bits. There wasn't quite enough ink, so I must admit I did add a little bit more ink, and I've just sort of sewn around the edges and made it into like a wallet shape. I did have a bit of an oops. I didn't stick the paper on the wrong way around. I folded the wrong bit up to make the flap, so the paper should have been the wrong way around, but I don't think it makes much difference. And then inside here I've just put some like ephemera pieces again, little cute little pieces. Just folded it over and then just wrap some twine around it. A little closure and a word. So that's that. And then the other thing I've been making is for a swap in a group I'm in on Facebook. I don't do many swaps because I find them too overwhelming, and if I'm in pain and I can't craft, then I just can't cope with knowing I've got things to go out. But I am getting a lot better, so I do an occasional one. And this one, you had to make a loaded pocket, any type, any size, and it has to have at least 10 items in it, and the theme was children's book page. So I've got quite a few children's book pages and books. So the actual pocket isn't made out of a book page because I didn't really have one suitable or strong enough. So I've used like children's themed sort of paper. So I hope that will be okay. And then in the bottom pocket, let me just take everything out first carefully. Right, in the bottom pocket, it doesn't look like there's much in here because they're quite thin, some of these things, but there is more than 10 things in here. Some of you might recognise the Shirley Hughes paper. There's a little like wallet, and you pull that out and there's different size little tag pieces there. Then there's 2 little tags there. There's a noddy one there, and then that's out of the Richard Scary book that I got the other day, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. And then they've got like coffee dyed paper on the back, so they're all ready to be written on. I love how they look all sort of old, and well, they are old, but they just look lovely and old. Then there's this. Ooh, it's a little pocket, and I've just inserted some, let me just take them out, little pocket, little boy and a girl in like a woodland, and then the same piece of paper, I just cut the top and put that on the back, so just so it wasn't a plain pocket. And again, inside I've put some ephemera pieces, all like sort of children images. So the group I'm on, it's actually a junk journal group. So anything like this, you know, little pockets, tags, tickets, that's basically what people will use. So that can be a little pocket in a junk journal. Then I made this. This is in the same style as that wallet that I just showed you out of the dictionary paper. It's just a slightly different shape, and I've made it out of comic paper. I don't know whether that's acceptable or not, but I don't know. So because it's sort of like a comic and it looks like they're shooting each other, you know how boys comics always seem to be shooting each other, I've put the words, "Your imagination is a weapon of mass destruction against everyday reality," on the front. Then inside there's a little piece that that I'd already splattered with my stuff, and I just pulled that out to put in the pocket. It's a little Desperate Dan piece. And then again there I've made a little, that's another Desperate Dan piece tag, little tag. I've got a ticket on there, I don't know if you can really see that, and then again there's another painty piece in there, and then on the back I've put Big Better Best. So as I said, I don't know whether that's quite acceptable because it's, I mean, it is children's book page, but it's comic, but I thought so I hope that that's okay. So they're all in the little pocket. In the big pocket I've got 2 journaling cards. So there's that one there. I think that, I'm not sure, but I think that might be a noddy piece. And again, it's all ready for journaling. It's got paper on the back. Then I've got this one. I had a bit of an oops moment with this one. The corner got, I tried to round the corners or with my corner rounder, and it did that. I don't know what it did, but it didn't round it. It just completely chopped a corner off. So I had a bit of an oops moment there. And that's from a story called Teeny Weeny. So that's that. Then there's 2 bigger tags. That's the Thomas the Tank Engine, and I've put attitude. Attitude is everything, because just, you know, that face, it's just great, isn't it? And that can be written on. That's got coffee dye paper on the back. And then this one, it's just from a storybook, and I just stuck the word daydreaming on it because he looks like he's daydreaming. And again, coffee dye paper, it's all ready to write on. Then one of my bigger glassine bags, again I'm Mod Podged on. It's a piece of paper and it says little verses for very little people, and there's 2 rhymes on here. Little Polly Flanders sat amongst the I can't see. Little Polly Flinders sat amongst the cinders, warming her pretty little toes. Her mother came and caught her and whipped her little daughter for spoiling her nice new clothes. Well, actually there's 3, because then there's one about a kitty. And then there was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was horrid. I remember those from being a child. And obviously there's more to it, but I don't need to read all that out. And then what I've done inside, I've got like a nursery rhyme book. I've cut out some bits of nursery rhymes. You can just see the back of them there. They're all stuck onto coffee dye paper again, inked around the edges, and they can just be stuck into, you know, journal or whatever. And then finally I made a little scrappy notebook. So I just used a, is it 5x7 card blank, covered it with this gorgeous image, stuck one of those Tim Holtz, you know, the thick word, I don't know what they're called, the thick word pieces, and just made a little scrappy notebook inside. And then I put that with that just sort of fit perfectly on there. So that little image on there. So that is what I've got for my pocket. I don't know whether I'm going to put anything else in or not. I might, I don't know, but it won't be very much. So that'll be mailed off. I think we're getting swap partners today, so then that will be more or less mailed off straight away. And I think that's all. I think that's all I've been making at the moment that I haven't sort of shown you. Made those. I can't remember if I showed you. Yes, I did. The 2 scrappy clusters. Yeah, I've shown you those already. Don't need to show you those again. So yeah, so that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.